Hey guys, this is my requested video that's about self-defense. It goes with a certain story and I'll put the link in the description. But basically I was asked to watch the video and then answer a few questions. I just took nose spray so I might cough a little bit. It was, would you have done the same thing? I personally wouldn't, because in self-defense they permanently damaged the other person, so you probably have to watch the other video to understand this one. But I wouldn't have personally, because I think self-defense stops at a point, and then after that you're just being violent. So I wouldn't have gone as far as it would have, or as I wouldn't have gone as far as I did, because it just ended up with more violence and more permanent damage in the situation than needed. Can you sympathize with the amount of hurt/pain caused? Honestly, I feel bad for the attacker in a way, because the girl ended up with a headache and a bruise, and he ended up with permanent damage. But at the same time, it's like, well, he did do something wrong. But you can hear my mom yell to my brother. But anyways, as I said before, self-defense ends at a point of if you don't need to permanently damage them, you shouldn't permanently damage them. So I think it was taken a little bit too far in this case. And I know if I did it, I would have felt really guilty. And the next question was like, did you know it was that possible to hurt a guy that bad? Yeah, I knew. I heard stories about it before, but didn't really think much on it, because I'm not a guy, so it's not like I won't have a problem with it ever. And I also wouldn't physically damage someone to that point, or the point in which the person was in this case, because in all actuality, you just went from the victim to the attacker. I know most of this probably doesn't make sense to people who haven't seen the video, but like I said, the link will be in the description. You can just pause the video and watch it first. If not, I'm just going to keep talking about self-defense. I think there's other tactics besides hitting a guy in the weakest point to get out of scary situations. And if you take self-defense classes, you learn that there's more than one weak point on every person. And so I think you should avoid the weakest point, because the weakest point is probably the one you can damage the most with, unless you absolutely have to use it. I'm not particularly that violent of a person, so I'd do nicer violence if there's a sense of nice and not nice violence before I did permanently damaging violence. And I know this is really short and stuff, and it probably you'll probably thought it would be longer, or at least the person who requested it thought it'd be longer, but that's the basic what I have to say about it. I think that she was wrong to take it as far as she did, and she became the attacker in the end. And the original attacker really became the victim and got permanent physical damage, and I just think it's wrong to physically damage someone permanently. So I sympathize with both. I can see why she did it, but I can't see why she brought it to the extent she did. So that's it. There's another requested video coming out tomorrow, and I'm not going to take nasal spray right before I do it, I swear. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.